Hey everyone, I know this video is a little different than my usual content, but I decided what better way to start off 2024 than with a Q&A. So in today's video, I will be answering some of your guys' most popular questions that I gathered from YouTube and Twitter while playing some Parkour Survivor on MCC Island. And yeah, that's basically it. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so the first question is, how did you come up with your IGN? Did you really rip a wire cord of some electrics once, lol? No, I didn't, but hasn't happened yet, we'll just say that. But yeah, how did I come up with the name Ripcord? That's a good question. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know how I came up with my name. I kind of just was sitting there brainstorming one day, I think, and then I just came up with it. It wasn't, yeah, it was like 2-3 years ago-ish, like around like 3 years ago, I think. So it was a little bit of a while ago, so I don't remember exactly why, but yeah, I think I don't know, it just sounded cool to me, and yeah, I just stuck with it for ever since then. I just stuck with it. So yeah, that's really all. It's not that interesting of an origin story, to be honest. Next question is, how do you see the event scene growing in 2024, and which events do you think will come out on top in December of next year? Well, I think the event scene is going to grow bigger. I don't know if I think we're going to hopefully, like, maybe get to, like, the level of esports. I don't know, man. It's complicating, because Minecraft has the serious potential to get to like the esports level of gaming. It's just that no event really has tried that yet. I guess MCSR ranked has gotten close to it. If you don't know, that's the speedrunning ranked like event space, and you know, they're like the closest thing, I guess, to esports. And then Twitch Rivals also is kind of the closest thing to esports. So if we could just get like more events like those, and then EVNT or whatever I forget. EVNT is, I think, what they're called. They do like Minecraft and stuff like that. So they also have esports events. But if we could like just like have more of those kinds of events, I really think we could get to the esports level. And once we get there, I mean, it's just sky's the limit, man. That's gonna be crazy if Minecraft ever really does, you know, truly do esports one day. That'd be so sick to see. But which event do I think will come out on top? I think MCC will still be the top dog by the end of December next year, but I think Block Wars will be really close behind them, and I think Mayhem might really, you know, step up and get up there, but yeah, if we're talking about on top, I'd probably still say MCC. Next question is, what specifically compelled you to make content about MCC? Are there streamers that stimulated your interest in the fandom? Also, I really appreciate your content and find it so useful. One more question. If you could create an MCC non-canon event, what would that be? I personally would create MCC duos tournaments displaying a variety of MCC players with A and S tier ranks. That's cool. Thank you for the question. I know it's a little bit of a long one, but yeah, thank you for the question and thank you for the kind words. So there's kind of like 3 questions in this in one, so I'm gonna try to, like, you know, dissect it real quick. What compelled me to make MCC content in the first place? I'd probably say just the fact that the event was really cool. You know, I wanted to get into content creation, I wanted to do gaming, and I kind of wanted to do Minecraft. I knew Minecraft was like my favorite game at the time, so I kind of wanted to see, you know, what I could do with Minecraft. I tried out some other things. You can look back on my channel and see my old videos. You know, they were pretty crappy, but I tried, you know, a lot of different things, and then eventually I landed on MCC, and I saw that my view count spiked. And I know I'm not just in it for the views, guys, but yeah, I saw my views go up, and I was like, hey, you know, people want to see this. This is a cool event. So I was like, you know, kept posting videos about it, prediction videos mainly, and then I did some other things along the way, and I was like, yeah, people are really liking this. You know, I really like watching the events. I find it very entertaining. So it just all ended up working out, to be honest. But for streamers that stimulated my interest in the fandom, I think I probably have to say Skeppy and Techno mostly. Preston also was in there too. I have to say those are my big 3 for that really like sparked my interest in Minecraft and just Minecraft content in general. And then the last part of this question was, if you could create an MCC non-canon event, what would that be? I'd probably have to create an MCC, like, you know how Block Wars Rookies did the thing where, you know, everybody was new? I would have to do that, but it would be half newcomers, half regular players. So it'd be like, you know, a kind of MCC half rookies type event. I don't know what you'd call that. But it wouldn't be full newcomers, it'd just be half of the roster's newcomers, half of them are regular players, and that'd be kind of interesting to see, you know, because you get to see players that you haven't seen in MCC before, but then you'd also get to see them interact with players that you do watch in MCC, so I think all around it'd just be really entertaining to watch, and yeah, I think I would have a lot of fun watching that event. Next question is, what do you think about Pete as an MCC player? I feel like he doesn't get talked about enough. Thanks. Thank you for the question. But what do I think about Pete as an MCC player? That's a good question. I don't really think about Pete that much, to be honest. Like, I don't watch him particularly at all. Like, I watch him like every once in a while, you know, whether it's a non-MCC stream or it is MCC. I watch his VODs mostly, I would say. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't really think of Pete as like underrated, like some people say. Like, some people say he's like underrated, but like at this point, Pete's not really underrated. I just think he doesn't really try, so people like kind of overlook him. At the end of the day, when they're talking about like, you know, top best players or whatever. But at the end of the day, I think Pete really is a top 5 player in MCC currently, and I think he is he could probably get top 3 in I think every event going forward if he really wanted to. Like, if he really tried, I really think he could beat out people like JoJo, could beat out people like, you know, Purpled, Fire Breath Man, and get like first place. I don't think you get first every time. Yeah, there'd be events where he'd have an off event, but I think he could be, if he tried his hardest, I think he could get top 3 in like every event he played in. But, you know, that's just my opinion. But yeah, overall, I think Pete's a really good MCC player, and I think he just, you know, is really good. But people do try to underrate him when he's not really underrated. He's like, I think Pete is like probably one if not the most properly rated MCC player out there. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Pizza Hut. Next question is, I've been watching you for a while now and always wondered, who are your favorite streamers? It could be whatever streamer on the planet. Variety streamers, Minecraft streamers, or even gamers. Just want to know who's your favorites and how long you've watched them for. Thank you for the interesting question, but who are my favorite streamers? That is a good question. I don't really think about that much, to be honest. I probably have to say Fruit Berries is probably one of my favorite streamers. You know, he doesn't stream the most, but when he does, they're pretty entertaining, and of course, he's one of the most mechanically gifted people out there, so his streams are very satisfying to watch, you know, when he's playing like Sky Battle or practicing parkour. They're very interesting to watch, and I really do like them. Who else? I probably have to say Ludwig. I'm a big YouTube streamer guy, so like whenever somebody moves over to YouTube or whenever somebody just decides to stream on YouTube, I really do like to tune into those kinds of streams. So I'll say Ludwig is probably one of my favorite streamers as well. I do watch a lot of Ludwig. I love his videos, and his streams are very entertaining, especially when he's like collaborating and doing like events. Like, his events are very cool. All around, Ludwig just has really cool events, and that's the main reason why I love watching him. And let's just say, from the fun of it, a third streamer I like to watch, it would probably have to be like Tim the Tatman or like Courage, like one of those like Fortnite streamers, and you know, like their friend group, like Cypher or Ninja. I do like watching, even though I don't play Fortnite that much, I do like watching them. So I probably have to say Courage or Tim the Tatman, because they both stream on YouTube, and I really like watching, you know, YouTube streams, as I said. So I'll probably say Courage or Tim the Tatman. But yeah, how long have I been watching them for? Fruit I've been watching for probably around a year. Courage and Tim the Tatman probably around a year, because they haven't been on YouTube that long. Well, Courage has, but Tim hasn't. And then Ludwig, I'll say probably around like a year and a half, so not that long. Like, I haven't been into streaming for that long. I mainly watch videos, but yeah, those are probably my top 3 streamers right now, so hopefully that answers your question. And yeah, thank you for the question. Next question is, when did you start watching MCC, and why did you decide to make videos about it, and what's your favorite POV? Alright, so that's a lot of questions in one, so I'll take it one at a time. So when did I start watching MCC? I started watching MCC around, like, Pride 21. I think I watched Techno's POV of Pride 21 live, and then I decided to make videos about it because I was like, this is really cool, you know? I think my first MCC video was predictions of Pride 21, and I had Technoblade in the thumbnail. Rest in peace to the GOAT. But yeah, that was a crazy time, man. I remember the 2 coins and everything happening live. That was crazy, man. But yeah, that's when I started watching MCC, and then what was it? 15 was after that, right? Yeah, I think 15. I watched Preston. 16, I watched Preston, and then from there on, I watched a lot of Fruit. I watched Green, I think, once. I think I watched Purpled. For my favorite POV, I'd probably have to say Fruit. But yeah, those MCCs, man, back in the day, like those early Season 2 MCCs were something else, man. I love that era of MCC, probably my favorite era. But if we're talking about just specific favorite POV, I'd probably have to say Fruit 19, because I remember watching that live, and that was pretty crazy, man, how he pulled off that miracle to get into Dodgeball. I think it's a very underrated moment in MCC history. Next question is, what's your favorite Minecraft event to play in? Oh, that's an interesting question. I probably have to say Crown Quest. I haven't played in that many Minecraft events so far. The main two being Crown Quest and Fruit Wars. And then I played a bunch of MCCI events so far. But I guess those aren't really technically Minecraft events. They're really MCCI events. So for Minecraft events, I would have to say Crown Quest. And hopefully I'm able to play in more down the line. But yeah, Crown Quest is really fun. Fruit Wars is really fun. But if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably say Crown Quest. Next question is, Ripcord, what motivates you to make content and what is your editing software? My editing software is DaVinci Resolve. It's a free editing software and it's very good. I highly recommend it to anyone out there trying to start a YouTube channel and they need some like free editing software that doesn't cost any money. Do DaVinci Resolve if you can. It's a very good editing software and I highly recommend it. Now on to the harder part of the question, what really motivates you to make content? That is a very interesting question because at the end of the day, I'm not the best with motivation. Like my motivation really is just like, if you don't make a video or if you don't record a video or if you don't post a video, then you're gonna make yourself like mad because you didn't do it. So like that kind of motivates me, if that makes sense. At the end of the day, like it's like if I don't do this now, then I will get mad at myself for not doing it later. So I want to do it now so I please myself down the line. It's kind of like thinking about your future self. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's really my main reason for motivating me. But it also motivates me that like people respond to my videos and like comments, like, subscribe and everything like that, and it's like really cool to see all that and you guys interact with my videos. So at the end of the day, I probably say those are the two main motivations for me, like the interaction with everybody, the response from everybody, and then me or me making myself happy with like the stuff that I create or the stuff that I need to create in order to do whatever. So hopefully that makes sense and hopefully that answers your question. Next question is, what are some of your hobbies IRL? In real life, my main hobbies are playing soccer. I don't really watch that much soccer, but I do try to watch like some highlights of the Premier League and stuff like that. But playing soccer, and I'm not that good, guys. I'm like, average or slightly below average at soccer. But I have to say soccer is one of my main hobbies. Watching American football and American basketball. I really like watching, how the leagues play out, the NFL and the NBA specifically. Probably watching movies, or I don't know, talking about movies. I did an analyzing film class in my school, and I decided I really liked, talking and about movies and watching movies. So I've really gotten into like watching movies and analyzing like certain things about them. But yeah, I would mainly have to say watching movies, watching sports, and playing soccer are my main hobbies. But also I guess you could say hanging out with my friends. I guess that'd be another thing, if that counts. But yeah, those are some of my hobbies IRL. Let me know what some of your hobbies are IRL down below in the comments. Next question is top 3 MCC players all time plus why? Okay, so I'm assuming you're asking like top 3 as in like top 3 best MCC players of all time. And I probably have to say number 1 is Technoblade. Rest in peace to the GOAT, of course. Because, like, he just never dropped out of what was his weakest placement? 9th or 8th or something like that? Like, that's just insane, dude. He just had an insane run when it came to MCC. Number 2, I'd probably have to go Pizza Hut. Dude, Pete, like I said earlier, Pete is just so dominant, man. But then, like, dude, recently, like, especially in MCC 35, Pete got first place. I mean, he's still dominant, man. Like, come on. Gotta give him his credit. But yeah, Pete, I would have to say, is number 2 all time. And then I would have to put... Who am I going to put at 3? I'd probably have to put Fruit. Yeah, I'd probably have to put Fruit at 3, to be honest. It's either Fruit or Sapnap. Oh, who do I want? Do I want the individual skill or do I want the wins? I'll put Fruit at 3, and then I'll say Sapnap, Quig, and Purple. They're all honorable mentions, after that. But yeah, I think Fruit at 3 makes a lot of sense. I mean, he's just insane, man. Dominated in season 1, dominated in season 2, and clearly dominated in season 3. So all around, just really good. And yeah, that's why he's my number 3 GOAT. But yeah, let me know what you think about my top 3 MCC players of all time. And yeah, comment down below your own top 3 MCC players of all time, because I'm always interested to see what you guys think. Next question is, do you have any pets? I do. I have one dog who is a golden doodle, and her name is Dakota. I'll put up a picture up on screen of a golden doodle and what they look like. This isn't what my dog actually looks like, but basically close enough. I mean, they're really cute, and yeah, they're super fluffy. And to be honest, if I had to choose to get another pet, I'd probably choose a hedgehog, to be honest. Hedgehogs are really cool. They seem cool, like they're little, like, spiky bald. I don't know how to describe it. Like, they're just like little cute spiky bald creatures, and they're just, I don't know, it's cool. But yeah, I have one dog, and if I was to choose to have a pet of any kind, I'd probably say a hedgehog. Next question is, do you think you will ever compete for MCC, Block Wars, Pandora's Box, Block Wars Origins, Minecraft Mayhem, Minecraft Mania, or even Jackass Game Nights? And who do you think is your favorite players from all those events? Whoa, that is a large question. I probably don't think I'll ever compete in any of those events. Maybe Minecraft Mania, or maybe like, you know, Jackass Game Nights if he has like, you know, another viewer team. Maybe I could get on that. But yeah, Mania and Jackass Game Nights are probably the two most likely events that I'll play in, but probably not, to be honest. I'll probably enjoy just watching those events. But who are my favorite players from all those events? Well, from MCC, I would say Fruits. From Block Wars, I'd probably have to say Purple or Boomer and A. From Pandora's Box, I'd probably have to say Piggles. From Block Wars Origins, I probably have to say also Piggles, but Kalen is also a pretty cool POV. From Minecraft Mayhem, I probably have to say Fruits as long as he plays in more. And then for Mania, I haven't watched many Manias, but the one Mania I did watch was Sandwich Lord, so I'll say Sandwich Lord for Mania. And then for Jackass Game Nights is my boy Ajax. Shout out to Ajax. He was awesome. Watch his POV for Jackass Game Nights Charity, the latest one that he hosted. You know, always a banger POV. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question, because this was a pretty long one. Next question is favorite theme park. Okay, well, I haven't gone to that many theme parks in my life. If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Six Flags. I haven't gone to Disney. I haven't gone to... There isn't really that many, now that I think of it. Like, there isn't that many, like, huge theme parks that a lot of people know. Most people know Six Flags, though. I went there once on, like, a little bit of a vacation with some friends. It was pretty fun. But yeah, I would have to say Six Flags, because I don't really know any of the others besides Disney, and I haven't gone to Disney yet. Comment down below your own favorite theme park. Let me know if you live in outside the US. Let me know what your favorite theme park is, because I don't know like any outside the US. Next question is, what do you have in plans for 2024? For the most part, just continuing, you know, uploading consistently, trying to hit over like 5,000 subscribers. I think that's probably going to be my goal. It's either 5K or 10K. Probably 5K is a little bit more doable. But I'm trying to be really ambitious this year. I know I want to stream a lot more. Definitely want to play a lot more Hoplites. Play a lot more MCCI. Hopefully there's like another server that comes out that I'm able to hop on the trend of and play that, because I'm just having a ton of fun playing servers. Getting better in Minecraft, definitely, because you know I've kind of been getting better here and there, like slowly, little by little, but for the most part, yeah, just getting better in Minecraft, improving my content, making the best content I possibly can for you guys. Hopefully, like, thinking about, like, you know, videos besides just Minecraft events, besides just, like, predictions and stuff. Hopefully, I can do, you know, like, other types of content, like, more general Minecraft content for you guys. But yeah, that's probably my main goals for 2024, or main plans, I guess. Other than that, not really much. Oh, I guess in playing in more Minecraft events. Yeah, that too. You know, playing in more Crown Quest, Fruit Wars, and any other Minecraft events that come along the way. But yeah, those are all my plans for right now, currently. I probably will think of some more, you know, as the year goes along. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see me do in 2024. Do you have any, like, ideas? Do you have any events that you guys want me to cover? You know, let me know all those things down below in the comments, because I always read them, and I'm always interested to see what you guys think. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this Q&A. I know it was a little bit different than my usual content, but hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, because I'd really appreciate it. It helps out the channel a ton. And yeah, comment down below anything, any of your thoughts, or just comment down below an emoji for engagement, you know? I'd really love that. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next official Ripcord upload of 2024.